So today's video is based off of this question that I got from a subscriber. So let's talk about everything that we need. For starters, you're going to need a dehydrator and primer. These two are going to be the dynamic duo when it comes to long-lasting sets. Next, you're going to need an extend gel or nail glue gel. And of course, you're going to need some full cover tips. Agalore and Apres are the best quality tips that you'll probably find. They come in different shapes and sizes. They're also very strong and sturdy. Apres also has Gelix neutral tips. These tips are already tinted for you, so you don't have to worry about painting any colors on. The base is translucent, so your extend gel does fully cure. You guys have seen me use this in previous videos, but that was only because I was trying to create a certain look. Now, when it comes to these nail cutters, you do not need these when you are doing Gelix nails. When it comes to Gelix, the sturdiness and the thickness, the strength is all in the tip of the nail. In the next few clips, I'm going to demonstrate why we do not cut our Gelix extensions. As you see on the left, the thickness is all in the tip of the nail. So if I was to cut that part off, I'm cutting off the entire structure of the nail. Imagine how much thinner it would get if I was to file and buff them even further. Now let's talk about the different types of Gelix extensions. Full cover tips will always come in two different types, which is natural, and then we have sculpted. Natural full cover tip extensions are ideal for someone with a flatter, less convex nail plate. But with natural nail plates, you could use either natural full cover tips or sculpted. And on the other hand, if your nail plate is more raised or convex, you should use the sculpted tips. Another pretty important thing about Gelix is the types of bits you use and what you're using them for. Okay guys, so she had also asked about my different types of files that I use. The more I use the 180 grit file, the more I'm starting to like it for even the gel extensions as well. This is my e-file, aka nail drill. Everything about it screams great quality, so let's go over the controls. On the side you have the forward and reverse button. Here you have the on and off switch, which also controls the RPM, which is your rotations per minute. And on our LED screen, which is on the front of our drill, we have the speed or the amount of rotations per minute. As someone who is practicing and trying to perfect their application, this tool is necessary. So for today's video, I decided to go with the long sculpted stiletto tips to do our demonstration. So as you see here in this clip, you can see that the tip is squeezing my sidewalls. So here you see me going up a size, which is size 0. As I was trying to tip on, I realized that it was a tad bit too big. So what I do is I take the gel extension and I mold it to the approximate shape of my nail. The other method I would normally use is to file the base of the tip and just to shape that around the shape of my actual nail plate. Okay guys, so now we're going to start our cuticle work. I like to use my drill on a low speed of 3 or 4, maybe even 5 sometimes, just to lift up that cuticle and that dead skin that's already on my nail plate. While my e-file is on the speed of about 4 RPM, I go in and I etch my tips. This step is especially important if you want to have long-lasting adhesion between the gel extension and your gel nail glue. As a beginner, this was the way that I learned to etch my cuticle area, and I believe that every beginner should learn it this way first. I say that because this is a way more beginner-friendly way of learning to blend the cuticle area on full cover extensions. This is an alternate way to etch the inside of your tips. If you just take some acetone and a nail art brush, you just scrub the inside of your tip. This is also helping give your Extend Gel something to adhere to. So the first step in our application process, we want to start with our nail prep. We're going to dehydrate our nail plates, then we'll apply our primer to our nail plates immediately after. You can apply your primer once or twice. I like to do twice just for that extra security. Next, we're going to apply a thin layer of our Extend Gel to our nail plates, and then we cure. Okay, so step 1 is going to be adding a thin layer of the Extend Gel to the inside of our gel extension. After that, we pull just a tad bit of Extend Gel at the base of our gel extension. Now, this next step does take a bit of practice, but always remember to just take your time. Starting at a 45-degree angle and at the base of our cuticle area, we just apply the tip down and upward, applying pressure gently. Once the Extend Gel reaches the tip of our nail plate, we cure in our gooseneck LED lamp for 30 seconds. Now take out your supplies and practice with me. I personally am a visual learner, so I like to have the steps on the screen as well as someone saying it to me. It just helps me to retain the information a bit better. So I will do that for you, but I will stop the voiceover and let you all learn on your own and at your own pace. Okay, so now that we're done with our application process, I am taking my fine ceramic barrel bit and I'm going to go over my cuticle area. I didn't etch this hand as far as my cuticle area went, so I'm using this bit just to seal everything in. Notice here how I am holding the drill bit flat to my nail. This is what you want in order to seal that cuticle seamlessly. Now here I'm just going to take a tad bit of acetone and I'm going to melt, aka blend, the rest of that cuticle together. There we go, we just completed our application process. So now I'm just going to go ahead and paint these nails with some Ferrari Red by D&D. I've learned that people do appreciate videos on how to paint nails. I didn't know that that was a thing for some people, but if anyone wants to see that, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you wanted me to cover. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you made it this long, please pat yourself on the back. I know this was a long one. My last Gelix informational video did really well, so I wanted to make sure that I was covering every subject. Thank you so much guys. I hope you stay tuned for the next video because it is coming very soon.